Stop scrolling. Your lawyer is obsolete.
Because here in America, justice isn't just blind anymore. It's a code. The AI judge is here. I want you to imagine, just for a second, being accused, tried, and sentenced entirely by a machine. And no, this isn't science fiction. This is a quiet revolution that's happening in our courtrooms right now.
And what does this new form of justice promise? First up, no bias.
Then, no emotion. Then,
Absolutely no appeal. And finally, no escape. So, let's peel back the curtain on this. AI's flawed perfection. What does that even mean? How exactly does this system decide your fate?
well, here's the path to conviction. It all starts with data analysis. The AI scans everything, your social media, every purchase you've ever made, your phone logs, every digital crumb you leave behind. From there, it moves on to pattern recognition. It's looking for connections, for patterns that tell it you're a threat, whether you understand those patterns or not. Then comes the prediction. It doesn't just calculate your guilt. It calculates the statistical probability that you will ever commit another crime. And finally, judgment. It delivers a sentence, a final, unappealable sentence.
Now let's put this side by side, shall we? Human judgment, well, you know how it is subjective, emotional, and sometimes it can be merciful. But machine judgment, that's a whole different game. It's purely logical. It's presented as flawless, but here's the kicker, it's final. You see, the whole point is to remove human error, but in doing so, it also removes our very humanity.
And this is the part you really have to get. To the AI, you are not a person. You're a statistic. If it finds some pattern in your data that means guilty in its language, that's it. It convicts you. And no human being might ever even understand the why. Your story, your context, all gone. You're just a number.
Which brings us to the most critical question of all. Your only defense. How in the world do you fight back in this existential battle against the code?
I mean, seriously, how do you argue with a machine that is programmed to believe it's always right? The answer is chillingly simple. You can't. You cannot argue with its logic. But your one defense is to understand its fatal flaw, something called inherited bias. You see, the AI's perfection is a complete lie. It's built on our flawed human data. It was trained on millions of past court cases, soaking up every bad arrest, every unequal sentence. It doesn't fix our history of bias. It learns from it, codifies it, and then scales it up globally. So, what is your one non-negotiable step? You have to demand transparency. You have to ask the tough questions, like, how exactly was this AI trained? You need to understand that its perfection is built on our own imperfect past. The fight for justice isn't just in a courtroom anymore, it's now a fight against the code itself.
So whatever you do, don't let the machine decide your fate.
Because the greatest threat to your freedom isn't a human prosecutor, it's a perfect algorithm.
If you want to fight this digital prison, you need to be informed. Subscribe now for the next report.